Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Now here's Beal, following the miss by Kyle Liao. And there it is for him.
Just allowing the play to develop. Beal, so calm and collected in these sets.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. A shot, no good. Great D that time from Nurkic. Back to Bull. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pulls up. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
And we talk often about Bull's scoring ability, but they're nice dime from the big fella.
RJ, no matter what the situation, Nurkic is a monster on the glass, isn't he?
He had 31 rebounds in 2024. You never see that anymore.
Pass to George. No good from outside. Here's Allen. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The 76ers off to a slow start. 7-point differential. Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Now here's Booker. Pulls up on the wing. That one drops for him.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
Back to Lowry. For three, Oubre. They get it back. And Embiid throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. And the dunk by Booker.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Now, we spoke about how his team is prepared to try and defend Bradley Beal tonight. Coach said we want to keep that ball out of his hands as much as possible. Make somebody else be the playmaker and scorer. That's our goal. It's a difficult challenge. We'll see if they're successful. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
Now, Lowry, following Nurkic's three-point attempt. Oubre on the wing. Back to Lowry. Outside, George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Now here's Booker. He has 6. Off target at the rim.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Suns lead by 4. Nobody near Allen. Trains the three-pointer. Allen's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lowry with the ball. Now Beal defending. And it's George again missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Here's Booker. Shoots a fader. Nurkic can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Some substitution. Bol. Josh Okogie.
Embiid inside the line. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense.
The Suns, 16.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
The three from George. Second chance shot. Embiid, no good. Suns lead by 6. Outside Beal. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Screen by Bol. For 3, Booker. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Suns leading by 6. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Offensive rebound. And Embiid throws it down.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Lowry. And Bol sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Bol uses it to perfection to block shots.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The 76ers have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
To the paint. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, George. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. George has got 8 points in the quarter. Here's Nurkic. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Suns lead by 4.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Driving in. A nice shot by McCain. And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position,
timeout.
his focus there is on the finish.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. Nailed from three-point land.
And so many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Here's Beal. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And here's Gordon from outside. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Philadelphia on D. They trail by 3. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Pass to Yabusele. Out left to the wing. Here's Drummond. Rebound by the Suns. Beal with it. Here is Plumlee. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Now Allen. Here's Beal. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns lead by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Embiid. No good there off the double clutch.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Down low. Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Oubre on the wing. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Pass to Nurkic. Allen outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Allen's got 9.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, Suns front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. And the Suns making a change here.
Substitution for the Suns.
George, that's a two-pointer. Booker pulls it in. Suns leading by 6. Outside, Beal. Driving to the basket.
Speeding in and lifting off. What a slam by Beal.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And from undrafted to journeyman to starter. Richard, you got to admire stories like Royce O'Neal.
It's motivational, Kevin. Just because you don't get drafted doesn't mean you can't make it to the NBA, which is exactly what O'Neal has done.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Fast break. Here they come. Oubre for 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. Oubre's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the 76ers. Booker left side. Screen by O'Neal. A fadeaway. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Making room for himself. Booker using the pick and roll to great effect.
Embiid from outside. And the rebound by Markcesz.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kicks it out to Booker. Again, Phoenix.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
George, no good.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Beal gets a wide open look. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
In the mold of Shaq, Joel Embiid is physically just overwhelming. Plus, he's got some touch and skill.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Good on the shot.
Nice work there from Beal in the mid-range.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Shot clock at 3. Okogie for 3. Sinks the triple. Okogie's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here are the Suns now. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Pass to Beal. The 19-foot shot. No good on that one. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20.
The Suns, 52.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Phoenix leading by 13. Outside, Beal. In the corner, Bull with it. And the rejection by Embiid.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
Beal, that's for 2. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Fires top of the key. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Off target from the wing. The 76ers trail by 13. From deep, George. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Outside, Beal. Bull inside. Good D by Embiid. George with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. George with the bucket.
And this is George at his best, taking it at the defense, playing downhill.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal. And the Suns lead by 10.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Here's Lowry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Booker. And Devin Booker in the paint.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
Here's George. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
For the finish. And it's George finishing it off.
Such a savvy defender, and he just reads opponents well and loves going for steals.
Allen outside. Now, here's Bull. Booker outside. 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off the shot. And good that time. And the Suns lead by 10.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Outside, George. Over Allen. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Sit out to Booker. Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
In the corner, it's Oubre. Count it. Suns lead by 9. Here's Bol. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Bol.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbound, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
And Phoenix making a change here.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's George. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Phoenix.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Comes up empty from 19 feet out. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks.
but hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up. Take a second just to sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors and never close them. When the hand's dealt, you gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun. And if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out. So they say, so they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with. So they say, so they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Change it.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And Lowry will get his fair share of points in close. This guy's a grinder.
It's his first trip to the line. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. That's a 2 from Smith. Back to Pippen. Goes up on the wing. And the jumper is good.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Outside, George. Back to Lowry. Five on the clock. From deep. And Paul George gets the three.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Screen by Sabonis. Pippen misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Lowry. And it's sent back by Sabonis. It's Schrempf on the wing. Pass to Pippen. Good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Oubre on the wing. No good from outside. And here's Portland. Smith with it. Covered by Oubre. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Oubre pulls it in. Pass to Lowry. Oubre on the wing. Nobody near George. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Schrempf. Stoudemire outside. Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Oubre up top. All alone. Here's Smith. And good that time.
Got it in close. And unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
To the paint. Here's George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 7.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished score. And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Oubre on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside, Martin. To the wing right side. Embiid wide open. Misses the 3. Portland trailing here. To the left wing. Pass to Schrempf. Back to Sabonis. Now Pippen. Defended by George. And here's Schrempf. Over Martin. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
7 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lowry, good.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Pippen. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers ahead, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get them.
76ers. 13.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Again, the miss by Pippen. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Philadelphia. They lead by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's McCain. That 3 off the mark. Smith outside. Inside. Releases. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Schrempf.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays. And his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Stoudemire outside to the middle. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now Stoudemire. No scoring in this one. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Stoudemire, a talented passer, excellent at finding ways to get his guys going.
Down low to the right side. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the basket by Gordon.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Stoudemire outside. Picked away. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Here's Drummond. Sabonis grabs the board.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Substitution on the court.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Anthony. Here's Ogman. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Ogman's got himself on the board with 3 there.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Oubre for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
And so here is Philadelphia. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's Lowry. Second chance effort. Embiid hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities?
But 3, they grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. And Liao lays it in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Lowry with the ball. Stolen by Grant. And now Anthony pushing it up. No one back to stop him. .43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Clock at 6. From the arc. Pass to Ogman. Lets it go from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. A nice shot by George. George has got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Right side, O'Neal. And Embiid pulls it down. George looking over the floor. Shoots it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Augman. Puts up a three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now, here is O'Neal. Now recovering. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got his second basket.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Outside, George. From deep three-point territory. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
For your Blazer Dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Augman. Portland moving the ball around. O'Neal is double. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Third team.
And the talent O'Neal has is evident, and the exact type of big man any team would love to have.
The 76ers leading by 6. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. 76ers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. And you have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Pass to Gordon. Here's McCain. Back to Gordon. 5 to shoot. Taken away by Anthony. O'Neal looking around. Outside Anthony. Back to O'Neal. And stolen by Drummond. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Have to be very careful when you're guarding Gordon. He's adept at putting pressure on the defense.
He's off on the second. Trailblazers trailed by 7. Here's Augman. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Augman's got 5 now.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Grant, that's good.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Blazers foul on Wells. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
And I like the effort on defense from O'Neal, using that size and length to his advantage.
Pass to Anthony. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. To the inside. Good D by Drummond.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the 76ers with some changes. Philadelphia leading by 5. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Outside, Martin. Outside Lowry. Here's George. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And that's 13 points for George.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Here's Augman. 5 points in the game. Here's O'Neal. And they pick up 2. O'Neal's got 7 now in this quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Outside, George. Oubre outside. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Pass to O'Neal. To the left side wing. Down low. Good D by Embiid. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers lead by 5.
31.
And we'll be back with you.
The 76ers. 36.
3-10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Defensive foul.
Solid play there from PG, absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and one.
Pass to Pippen. The shot misses. The 76ers leading by 7. Here's George. And it's Portland with the rebound. Smith right side. And here is Stoudemire. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Outside, George. Lets it go. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
76ers.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
The 76ers lead. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Oubre on the wing. Outside, George. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. That doesn't go either for George.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Stoudemire. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Sabonis' shot is off. The The 76ers leading by 5. Lowry with the ball. Now Stoudemire defending. And the basket by Lowry.
And he is an elite-level decision maker. Lowry understands when to pass out of that pick and roll and when to shoot.
Back to Schrempf. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Beyond the arc. No good from Schrempf. Schrempf with the steal. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Pass to Embiid. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
You must respect Embiid's range as a defender. He'll make you pay every chance he gets.
Stoudemire outside. Smith with it. 6 on the shot clock. Portland again missing.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Oubre on the wing. The deep 3 from George. They get it back.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Sabonis. And it's off from 3-point range. Philadelphia with the ball. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's George. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct. So he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Philadelphia leading by 9. It's tipped. Stolen by George. Oubre outside. Looks for Lowry, gets it to him. Six to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, such a crafty player. Lowry excels at using his body to draw contact.
So the first one drops, and that will push the lead to double digits. And so Lowry nails both of them.
Calm and cool, and his free throw. He put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game off.
Here's Sabonis. Offline with his 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Embiid inside the line. Can't nail the jumper.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Richard